Hey, shalom y'all, it's Fletch. Welcome back to OTH. And what you are looking at right now, the two different 24 volt brushless drill offerings that Kobalt currently has. Like many to most manufacturers, they've got a standalone drill, which typically is a little bit better than the drill that you get, say, like when you buy a kit. Speaking of that, I know that for many of you, the holidays are coming up. I wanted to let you know about a couple sales that are going on right now. As I'm recording this, it is November the 28th of 2018. Right now, there is a 4-piece kit, and you get to choose your 5th item. So basically, you're looking at 5 pieces. It's all the upgraded pieces that's in this kit too. So it includes the upgraded drill and the upgraded impact driver versus the kit version. And that kit is on sale right now. On Lowe's.com, it says it's 37% off. Well, when you throw in the cost of the 5th item that you get to choose and add in there, you can get like a recip saw, a circular saw, an oscillating tool. There's like 4 or 5 different options that you can pick what you want for your 5th tool. And with the price around $100, and you do the math on it, and it's actually about 50% off. So you can get a really nice 5-piece kit that has all of the upgraded tools in there for about 50% off. Something to think about, something to consider. Kit number for that is K as in King, L as in Lima, C as in Charles, dash, I as in Ida, W as in Whiskey. So KLC-IW 4024 A as in Adam -03. When you're ordering that online at Lowe's.com, or you might be able to get it in the store. They didn't have it at my store. However, you know, they'll deliver it for free to your store. When you order it online, there's the point that I was getting at. Got a little drop-down box there, and you can select whatever the 5th item that you want to be included in your kit. If you're looking for something like that, that's out there and available. Plus, there's a kit that has the upgraded drill as well as the upgraded impact driver that's on sale right now as well. Model number K as in King, L as in Lincoln, C as in Charles, 2024 A as in Adam -03. Again, that's KLC 2024A-03, and that has both the upgraded drill and impact driver, and it's just a 2-piece kit. It's on sale right now as well. And as long as we're talking about that, how can you tell the difference? Well, on the impact driver, you got to look at the specs of it. Basically, to make it real simple for you, the upgraded impact driver, because we're just talking about the kit, that's why I'm talking about that. The impact driver, the upgraded one, is 3-speed. The basic one, that's downgraded just a little bit, only has 1 speed. So there you have it. On the differences between the kit model and the standalone model in the drills is, first off, the easiest way to tell is the standalone one has got this silverish gray collar around here. It has a name brand, Jacobs Chuck, that's on it, and the specs of the drill are a little bit better than what they are with just the standalone or the kit model. And this kit model still has a metal chuck on it, but it's not a Jacobs brand, or it's not stamped or name branded as Jacobs. It looks identical, except this one's got a white steel or untreated steel on the front of it, and the kit one is black on the front as well. But it looks the same. So who knows? You basically have the same, amount of torque presets of 22 on both of them. They're both 2-speed, but you're going to get just a little bit better, power, inch-pounds of torque out of the standalone drill versus the kit drill. So let's talk about the kit drill first. Guys, I would say that if you are a homeowner and you're just looking for something that you're going to use every once in a while, maybe a couple times a month, drill a hole there, drill a hole there, you know, maybe use it to run in a couple of screws every now and then, something like that. This kit drill is perfectly capable of doing all of those things. I wouldn't shy away from the kit drill, the homeowner, and you're looking for something to do some work around the house. This particular one is model number K as in King, D as in Dog, P as in Paul, 524B-03. Again, that's KDP 524B as in Boy-03. This is a perfectly capable drill. And the reason why I have two of them is because I bought one kit, and this is what was included in the kit. And I kept it so that we'll have an extra drill when my son and I are working on projects. I can be using one drill and he can be using another. There is, and it also has a light on there as well. And it's variable speed by how hard you pull the trigger is how fast it runs. All right, so let's talk about how fast it's running. On the kit drill, it has 500 inch-pounds of torque, or IPT. And guys, understand that inch-pounds of torque is not the same thing as foot-pounds of torque. When you're reading your advertising and the stats on tools, don't get confused between the two. 500 foot-pounds of torque is a hell of a lot more than 500 inch-pounds of torque. So just make sure that you keep that clear. This has two speeds, either 500 or 1850. Like I said, it has no Jacobs chuck or name branded Jacobs chuck. It's actually stamped on this one, whereas with this one it's not, but it looks exactly the same except for some coloration. The standalone drill, again, the same 22 presets, 2-speed gearbox, has a light on it, and it has the name branded Jacobs brand chuck on there. However, you get a little bit better performance. You get 650 inch-pounds of torque with this one, so you're getting better power, 150 inch-pounds more, and it runs from 550 RPMs to 2000 RPMs versus 500 and 850, 1850, excuse me, for the kit drill. So far, I've been very happy with the standalone drill. Standalone drill is model number K as in King, D as in Dog, D as in Dog, 524B as in Boy-03. Again, that's KDD 1424B-03. But again, the easy way to tell when you're just looking at the pictures online is, does it have the colored collar here? And is the front of the chuck, you know, they call that white metal, right? Untreated metal. That's basically how you can tell. Because some of the kits will have this in there. Most of them, you know, at one point in time had this one in there. And I see now that a lot of the kits that they have now are starting to add the standalone drill, the higher quality drill, especially in the 5-piece kit that I was telling you about before. Boy, I wish that would have been available when I was buying mine. I could have saved myself some money, gotten a better warranty than some of the used tools that I bought. All of the drills come with, and impact drivers come with a bit holder on the side, as well as a very heavy duty, very stout belt clip that's on there, so you can clip it on your tool belt or a ladder or something like that, and it'll hold it in place. It's definitely very robust. The plastic on here is not a cheap chintzy plastic. It's a glass reinforced nylon. Both of the drills in your hand, it feels like it's a quality drill. It's well balanced, and it has very good power. There's been, you know, several, you know, quote unquote tool shootouts on some of the bigger tool channels. Kobalt tools always hold their own compared to the other tools, you know, sometimes even being, you know, the highest rated in a particular category. Typically speaking, what I've seen in my experiences in watching some of those is they generally, as long as it's based on performance alone, they usually end up somewhere in the, you know, the upper 3/4 of the drills. Generally, you know, like right behind the DeWalt, Makita, Milwaukee, those names like that. You know, obviously a lot more expensive too, so that's something to keep in mind as well. Well, here in a second, I will put some wood stock in the vise, and we will give you some demonstration, so you can see what kind of power we're talking about here, the standalone drill and the kit drill. And another advantage over the standalone drill versus the kit drill that I didn't cover before is that the standalone drill has a quick attach handle that goes on the side. So, you know, if you're running a big spade bit or something like that, you've got something to hang on to so that the tool doesn't get ripped out of your hand and it reinforces it. All right, guys, and so for this drilling demonstration, we're going to use this brand new 7/8. And why 7/8? Because that's what I happen to have. And it's brand new. It's never been used, so it should be sufficiently sharp. All right, I just drilled one test hole. This is a pressure treated 4x4, and so we're gonna run this 7/8 spade blade through here a couple times for you. And as you can tell, yeah, I'm putting quite a bit of pressure on it as I'm running it down through there. So let's do another one here. So plenty of power, no issues. All right. Cleared out a little bit. But as you can see, you know, it has got more than enough power to just zip right through that 4x4. And like I said, that is a brand new spade bit. All right, guys, and here is a pressure treated 2x4. This has been sitting out in the sun for a while, yes, but it's still, you know, perfectly hard and solid. It's just grayed a little bit from the sun exposure. But yeah, I don't have the same budget as the big tool channels. I can't go out and you know, buy brand new lumber just so it looks good for the camera. But maybe in time, but not yet. All right, so let's go ahead and cut some holes through this 2x4. All right, and as you can tell, I was pushing on that pretty hard, you know, just so you can see that, you know, it doesn't easily overload. A lot of the competitors that are out there on the market, if you bear down on them what it considers to be too much, the tool will just shut down and it won't work anymore. There you are, guys. Whether you're talking about you know, the standalone model or the kit model, you know, there's just a little bit of difference between the two. If you are a professional, then you would probably want the standalone model, the one that has the silver collar on here. You know, those a little bit more inch-pounds of torque and a little bit faster RPMs is going to get you, you know, more holes drilled in the same day, you know, which will be, you know, magnified over the week, over the year, so on and so forth. So if you're a professional or semi-professional, you know, you would probably appreciate more something like this. But if you're just a homeowner looking for a good quality, great value, you know, the kit drill will certainly do a perfectly good job for you as well. Well, thanks, guys. Thanks for watching today. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you are having a blessed and wonderful day. As always, thank you for the thumbs up. That helps the videos get views, and that helps us, helps our family. And also, if you wouldn't mind sharing the video on your social media sites, we'd greatly appreciate that as well. That helps us likewise. Thanks again, guys. Shalom. So what are you waiting for? What are you still watching for? Hey, so if you're wondering why you see this paintbrush on my tool bench all the time, that's because it works great for cleaning off the top of the bench and getting in between cracks and crevices and whatnot and cleaning it off. And I just happen to have an extra brush.